Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do this reading that one of my subscribers actually gave me this idea. I usually try to incorporate from now and then some tarot readings that have more to do with, other Western celebrities or just famous people in general and what's going on in the world. So, the reading for today is going to be for Prince William and Kate Middleton. I know there had been a lot of rumors about where, if she was like missing, like people just having these weird conspiracies and everyone like having their own perception about what's going on with her. So yeah, let's see what the tarot have to say about this. This is my first time reading for them, so wish me luck. Of course, I want to clarify that this is just a tarot reading. This is for entertainment purposes only, and I do not claim I know any of these people. So yeah, let's begin. I placed William on the left and Kate on the right. So yeah, let's begin. He got the cards of the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles, and then I pulled an extra card from another deck that is, and he got the Six of Pentacles. That the keyword is giving and receiving. Then from Kate's side, we have the Strength card, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. And she got the Hermit card that from this deck, the keyword is seek. So, and then the relationship as an overall, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, we have the Moon, and we have the Four of Cups, and then from the other deck we got the final card that is the Seven of Pentacles. That is the card of awaiting results. So honestly, this couple seems a lot like business partners. I know she's a Capricorn and he's a Cancer, but definitely because of maybe the seriousness and the protocols that they have to follow and everything that is related to the royals, there's a lot of a lot of things to follow, to organize, teamwork and remaining civil, and there's like when I look at this kind of readings, I feel like I'm looking at an association, like a business, from a business perspective, more than a marriage. But of course, marriages also are societies, are an association, so it sort of makes sense. But I do get a bit like it's too structured, it's too well put together. There's no like emotions out of control or just feeling a certain way for each other. Definitely romanticism vibes I'm not getting. So yeah, I mean, the spread as an overall is not that negative, but I think that there are some things that I'm not seeing very clear what's going on. This is why I pulled this extra card that is on the sides, that is from another tarot deck, because usually for couples I use just a simple spread, but I wanted to clarify both sides in the ending, because I was like, I think there's something missing, starting from his side with the Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. I think that and also the Six of Pentacles, a lot of willingness to work things out with Kate, to work for the relationship, to, keep putting the effort. He seems very, very focused. He's trying to be fair, he's you know, he's there, he's putting the effort. Maybe if he has to help her somehow with some activities, or he has to take care of some businesses while she's gone or while she's recovering, he's doing all that. You know, definitely I see him being like, okay, like, how can I help you? Like, do you need help with this? Like, we're going to do this. Yeah, let me help you with this. You know, I'm willing. I'm going to do this. But then with the High Priestess in the middle, I definitely think that he is, even though he's been very generous, I would say, like, he's been very consistent with his efforts to probably like make her feel better, or just like it seems like to collaborate, I would say, with her. I see that he's hiding something. You know, the High Priestess is like he's hiding something, or he's not sharing that much with her. You know, the High Priestess is someone that definitely from both sides, I believe he is the most sensitive one, and probably he is very intuitive. And this is why I think that there are some things that he knows, maybe about his future, about you know, the future of the relationships. Maybe he has some premonitions. You know, maybe he has some intuition about things are going to change in their dynamic. That it has to do with routine, or probably it has to do with arranging some things. I don't know why it feels like running an errand, or it's not about him hiding something from her that is like, oh my God, like, oh, is this another affair, or is this, you know, something that is going to impact on her, you know, just very dramatic. No, no. And also I see the Page of Pentacles, so I have the feeling that it has to do with one of the children, that there's something that it has to do with working with one of the children, or preparing a child for something. So it has to do that. Probably I think that he's hiding this from her. He's not telling her everything, because it seems like it's something that it has to be done. It's like a task, you know. With all these pentacles, definitely it's all about like protocols and following rules, and it's boring, guys. It's not that like, oh my God, like something drama. No, no. Actually, I get the vibe that everything. If people have this conspiracy, like, I'm sorry, I'm not the tarot reader that is going to sort of exaggerate something. I'm very realistic myself, and seeing all these pentacles from his side, I think that he's trying to maintain everything together. Also with the Six of Pentacles, with giving and receiving, I think that he also is making sure that she gets everything that she wants, you know, from a place of, you know, to make her feel like secure. You know, it's like, okay, what do you want from me? I will give it to you. Okay, I need this from you. Like, can you please give it to me? You know, like very respectful, very but also I think that he's like being very cautious about asking something out of her, probably because from her side it seems like she's recovering from something that is much more than physical. Probably she has been going through something emotionally herself, even though she's a very tough woman. But you know, maybe the recovery is painful, or maybe she has a lot of fears and insecurities. So yeah, probably she will remain a bit hidden, not that communicative, I would say, because she has changed after this time out, I would say. But from his side, he's working. Like, I see him very focused on his things, on his task, on his responsibilities, and I see that he's hiding something from her, that it has to do with one of the children. I think that he's working with one of the children. He's teaching. He's sharing something with the child. He's like, okay, this is how we're going to do this, you know, and probably he's telling the child also to not tell their mother. that they are sort of practicing, that he's sort of teaching the children maybe some new customs or something that the child has to learn, some protocols that they have to learn, but I see him like instructing the children about, some things that they need to know, and they will have to present themselves to a sort of event, and they will have to play a role. So this is why he's like sort of guiding, sharing the knowledge, but also preparing the child, and also I think that with the high priestess, there's something about him sort of connecting more with his feminine side. Probably he's like, there's something that maybe if Kate is not 100% available emotionally, he's like trying to be much more sensitive and intuitive for the children as well, because I do see a lot of younger energy around him. But yeah, everything has to do for the role that they play, guys. It's not like, he is a loving father, but at the same time, he's sort of instructing their children about, this needs to be done, you need to learn this. So it feels very like work related as well. From her side, we have the Strength, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So I think that is very interesting, because the Strength is something about maybe this procedure. It has to do with maybe some people said that she had some medical intervention, I don't know, like maybe surgery. I think that this is something that she sort of uses as an excuse to be able to get away from the drama and connect a bit with sort of like a mental breakdown. I think that she is not, now she's okay. I don't think that she's like suffering, but probably through like she has been like, she had a lot of things on her mind. Probably she has been with the Strength. I believe that there's something about her just like, trying to control her instincts or maybe her emotions, and just trying to be, this perfect person in control, and trying to not have this meltdown in public, But I think that definitely this probably, it has to do with her and some health issues, but I think that she was the one that made the decision. She was like, okay, I want to take care of this now. It has to be now. And also because I think that it was creating a sort of anxiety in her. Maybe she was hurting and she was hiding it. So I think that it's all about like her probably taking this as an excuse to hide. Probably she wants to hide, she got the Hermit. So I think that this is because of health reasons, but at the same time it's like a sort of vacation. I don't know, she got the Nine of Cups. So wherever she is, she's like being very well taken care of, and maybe she's taking a break, and actually she's like very happy in this break. I don't know if maybe they are treating her right, they are spoiling her, or they are taking care of her, and she just feels very well. She feels like, okay, like this is a good life, But yeah, with the Hermit, probably it's not that I don't get mysterious vibes, honestly, guys. I don't get that she's hiding for a reason. I just think that maybe this opportunity for her to be out of the spotlight, she is a bit like antisocial. I would say that it feels like she's going to come back, when she comes back, a bit more reserved, because something has changed in her. I don't know if it has to do with feeling religious or feeling philosophical all of a sudden, and be like, this moment helped me realize, how valuable life is, or maybe that I should change my priorities and take more care of myself. Because I see that she's someone with the Strength card, that she's someone that and also with the Nine of Cups, she is someone that she has to put up with a lot, especially with the pressure of like oh, you got the life that you always wanted. So you better, like, since you wanted this wish come true and you got it and you're married to a prince, you're supposed to be fulfilled for the rest of your life. And you're supposed to feel like gratitude, you know, and you're supposed to feel like emotional fulfilled every day. So I think that she, with the strength card, there's a resistance coming from her to continue being this perfect image of like, there's nothing wrong with me, I am perfect, we are perfect. You know, people need to see me, people rely on me, they want to see me happy, so I will continue smiling, you know. And also she's someone that she probably like, I would say that she could have a bit of anger issues, you know, especially lately, but she tries her best to disguise it with a smile. So it often can come up like people notice it. It's, you know, and also I don't know if she has like Libra placements, but it seems like she always tries to be like the decent one, or the, you know, the good wife, the good woman, the good daughter, you know, like always the, you know, paying respects and always being educated, you know, and like and always being like the golden child, you know, like being, you know, the perfect daughter-in-law, the perfect wife, the perfect mother, you know. And I think that she's like, this is not about her being married to William. I think that she always had these higher standards for herself. It seems like she pressures herself to be the best of the best. This is not just because of the role that she plays now, in what kind of society she belongs to. I think that she's sort of like, for her it's like, yeah, I got into this. I knew what I was getting myself into. And there's a part of her that she doesn't regret it. But at the same time, I think that she is a bit stubborn when it comes to expressing frustration. And I think that sometimes this is why we have the Ten of Swords in the middle. You know, she can have this meltdown, she can have this sort of like emotion, not emotional, because not even our emotions, but she can have this nervous breakdown all of a sudden. Maybe she's having the time of her life and all of a sudden she starts crying, or she gets upset and she starts yelling. So it's like, it seems like it backfires, you know, like it comes out the wrong way. This is why I believe that probably she's seeking some guidance. She maybe is doing like some kind of meditation, or she's like trying some therapy or some holistic therapy, I don't know. She's trying to find some silence, you know, she's trying to find herself. Because she notices that she has been controlling herself so much, like restricting herself so much, that it's not going very well. So I actually don't doubt that she must had like a stomach issues, because I think that there's something about her, just her nervous system, or her being nervous or angry, and everything goes to the stomach. Everything goes to the stomach. So the stomach feels like a bomb, you know, that is about to go off. So I wouldn't be like surprised if actually it was like a sort of like health issue that has to do with the stomach, or just like the digestive system. So yeah, the relationship as an overall, we have the Three of Wands, the Moon, and the Four of Cups. And then the Seven of Pentacles. I honestly think that between them, honestly, like, they can be in this, impossible also in the future, being in this sort of very awkward moment where it seems like they don't know where the couple is going. You know, even though they're very busy and they have a lot of schedules and they have a lot of responsibilities and events to attend to, there's something that they cannot see the vision for this couple. You know, it seems like, you know, when you already had like sort of like done everything on the checklist, like everything it's done, like, yeah, I done this, I'm done. So it feels like they did everything perfectly from the start, and like they click all the boxes, and there's not this excitement for the future. You know, probably for them to envision a future together, it feels a bit confusing. It feels a bit, and people are going to use that also as a way to feed their own fantasy about them, you know, because with the moon card, I think that it's not about them being a mystery, but I think that people project a lot on them and their relationship, and this also makes them feel a bit like disconnected from. It's like, you know, we already were sweethearts, you know, we already got married, we already have the perfect children, so what now? You know, even though we had all this and we share it with the people, there's like a ghost, and definitely I think I can see the ghost in here, because literally we have the moon card, and when I think about the moon card, I think about Lady D. I think about Diana. I think about her being a Cancer, and you know, the moon card for me, even though sometimes it represents Pisces energy, but I think that it also talks about the publics, and even maybe even Prince William's unconscious, you know, of somehow the mother is involved in the relationship. Either because the public misses Diana, or thinks about Diana and will always cherish her, and her memory will always be present when it comes to the royals, you know. But in this case, it's present in the relationship. You know, it seems like it's this ghost that is in the middle, either to bless them or sometimes to separate them, because I think that there's some mommy issues in here. There's like definitely his experience with his mother has somehow somehow tainted his relationships, William's relationships. But also I think that it's about the people, you know, the people always brings Diana into the equation, you know, and either because they remember her with respect, or either because of fear. Like, oh, we are afraid that Kate will go through the same destiny as Diana, because Diana was like this. So, you know, we think that Kate may be going, or no, we think that she's the opposite of Diana, because Diana would never, you know, so it's like this ghost that is in the middle of the relationship. That is, I think that they have to work on that, because definitely the mother archetype is in here, sort of creating this river of confusion. You know, it seems like people cannot separate like the vision that they have of the Cancer mother, or the archetype of the mother that Diana was, and that she was a Cancer woman, you know, and they project everything on this couple. Or even, I don't know, maybe if I pull cards for Harry and Meghan, it would be the same. Actually, I'm not surprised that I believe that Meghan and also Kate, they do have Cancer placements as well, even though they are different signs. So I think that this is what is sort of, it's not that it's ruining the relationship, but it's in the middle, and will continue to be in the middle for a very long time. With the Four of Cups, there's also probably, you know, like I said from the beginning, I don't see romantic feelings. Like, I think that they already went through the stage, you know, of loving, of lovebirds, you know, of romantic, and like they are great partners. Definitely, I don't see, like, I mean, I don't see them getting a divorce, because I think that they work very well together. They make each other look good, you know. They are very driven, and they are very ambitious. So I think that I wouldn't see them like, you know, creating a future with someone else, because they are very much alike. Like they are aligned, you know, their purposes or their mindsets are aligned. So they are an enterprise together. They are partners, business partners. But yeah, with the Four of Cups, there's a bit of disconnection, a bit of boredom. Maybe they are bored. So yeah, you know, also with the Seven of Pentacles, awaiting results, there's something about, you know, they will have to wait. They have to wait for a resolution that probably, I believe it has to do also with protocol. So the relationship is also waiting. You know, the relationship is like, somehow the cards are telling me, like the last card is like to be continued. You know, the final message is to be continued, because there's not, it's not an ending, but there's like, you just have to continue watching because we will see this in season 2, like something like this. You know, probably for the next 6 months, there could be some changes with the royals when it comes to their activities, their appearances, their rituals. But yeah, it's all very formal. It's all very formal. But when it comes to the relationship, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there's not much advances. Probably they're also waiting for something important to happen. And then after that event, then they will talk things out about like, okay, what do we do with our marriage? You know, because definitely I see them like they are both planners. So I don't see them like just like leaving it like this. Leaving it like, okay, yeah, I'm confused, I'm bored, I don't know what to do with us. I think that they will try to negotiate something. Yeah, this is all I have, guys. I hope it made sense. I hope that you enjoyed it, and of course, like, I would appreciate your support. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it, and if you have your opinions, of course, like, I always read you in the comment section. Thank you so much. Bye.